So thank you very much for joining us. Lots of questions here. You said earlier today that there were allegations made by members of the party's federal council that were sexist and were racist in nature. Can you elaborate on that?
Well, it's very unfortunate that this document has leaked, particularly because the allegations in the document itself was immediately disavowed by our two MPs, who called it offensive and inflammatory and a violation of the code of ethics of our federal council, and also because the majority of the members of the council also immediately disassociated themselves with it. So I won't enter into the details. It was intended to be a confidential document, only available to the councillors. What I will say, though, is that I agree with our MPs and with the members of our council who were in the majority who said that it was a very offensive and inflammatory document that played into many tropes that exist about people with the identities that I have.
So I certainly appreciate that. It puts us in a slightly awkward position in that much of the letter is out there. You know, it was leaked to CBC as well. We've obtained it. And among the things the letter sort of specifically says is that you're not collaborative. I'm quoting from it. You don't engage in respectful discussions. You display anger in long, repetitive, aggressive monologues. And to your last point, you hear those words and that phrasing and you think what?
Well, the trope about women like me is that we're angry. The angry Black woman trope is the oldest one on the books for Black women. That we act in a when we speak with conviction, that we're aggressive. That when we are not happy, we always have to be very angry, and that when we seek to lead, we are acting outside of our place. We are acting in a superior way. And so, you know, again, these are the oldest tropes in the book. So when I hear that language, that's what occurs to me, and that's obviously what occurred to our councillors who disassociated themselves, and also our MPs who swiftly condemned the letter.
And the fate of those who appear to be out of step with that, what happens to them?
Well, all of those who signed the letter, in fact, were coming right toward the end of their term. So in the next couple of months, in the next number of weeks, we're going to have a significant new group of councillors in. I'm really excited to work with them on this agenda of diversity and inclusion, which we're doing so much good work on.
And listening to you today, because you had so much to say, but in the context of your MP crossing the floor to Liberals, you said to the Prime Minister, you are no ally, you are no feminist. But listening to that, isn't crossing the floor just politics?
It's not just a question of crossing the floor. It was intended to cause chaos and to cause disarray in our party. And Prime Minister Trudeau, congratulations on that. The question now is how quickly do we come back together and unify now that we know that this was the objective? We have been surging in areas of the country that the Liberal Party absolutely needs to win if they're going to get that majority. And so despite his words about being an ally, he chose to undermine my leadership by playing into the conflict, well, not the conflict, but let's say the sensitivities around Israel and Palestine. He chose to sow division about my leadership, and he did it without a second thought.
Your party is relatively flat in the polls compared to 2019. You didn't win your by-election for a seat last year. You just lost an MP. So what are Canadians to make not just of your party, but in this moment of your leadership?
Well, you have to look beneath the surface of the aggregate numbers. And this is exactly what the Liberals did, and this is exactly why they came after us. We have, in our internal polling, we have quadrupled and in some cases quintupled our voter share in key markets that the Liberals have to win.
All right, Annamie Paul, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. Take care.